if you have credit problems, my next guest has solutions. Stay with us. So we all know that credit can be a barrier to home ownership. So Satin Crable, the president of Jane Credit, is here to explain how to fix common credit problems. And Matthew is still here with us. I didn't mean to dismiss you before. I'm glad you're still here. But welcome, Satin. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so credit. Wow, it's big. I mean, we live in a credit-based society. You got to have credit. They're going to check your credit, honey, for everything.
A cell phone, for a job, for
I know.
Getting an apartment.
And people have especially faced problems due to the recession. What are some things that we can start to do to overcome the credit problems? I mean, you have such great information that you're offering people as well.
Well, one thing that I want people to know is that you're not alone. Right now, 1 in 4 Americans have bad credit. That's 25% of the population. And like Matt was saying earlier, what's really important is that you take action. So one of the things that you can do to start working on your credit immediately is go get your credit scores and your credit reports. I advise people to go to myfico.com.
Yeah, and it's funny you said that, because you were saying that one of the myths is that bureaus and their monitoring services give you real FICO scores, but they don't?
They don't. No. There's only one FICO.
This is like the hugest breakthrough. I mean, because that's so opposite of what we always hear. Yeah.
There's the credit score, and then there's the FICO score. So Fair Isaac Corporation created what is the FICO score, and right now 95% of all lenders use that to determine whether or not they're going to give you credit and at what interest rates. Now, what you see online is a totally different story. That's actually something that the credit bureaus created, and that's called the credit score. So if it doesn't say FICO, then it's a FACO.
It's a FACO.
It's a FACO.
Okay, so we go to myfico.com. Okay, and so we talk a little bit about legally repairing your credit, which is important because, again, another statistic you shared is that 94% of people have mistakes on their credit.
That's a CNN statistic from last year, that 96.4% of all credit reports have mistakes on them.
96%.
That's a lot. That's almost 100%.
That's almost everybody.
So, and that's in direct contrast to what the FTC says, which is that the credit reports must be 100% accurate and 100% verifiable. And that's, the FTC reinforces the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And that's the basis of consumer protection with regards to credit.
All right, so we only have about a minute or so left. Let's go through some things that people can do. We already said get your credit score.
Get your credit score, get your real credit score from myfico.com. The next thing is to look for errors. Any errors, including opening balances. It's not just about what's supposed to be on your credit report, it's how it's reporting. Right? So you have the right to dispute that. The next thing is that this is very simple, but it takes good credit to have good credit. Right? And then the other thing that I want people to do is, like we said before, take action.
And pay your bills on time.
Pay your bills on time. A lot of people don't know this, but one 30-day late payment is 50 to 100 points off your credit score.
Unbelievable, and it's hard to recover from that.
100 points,
lastly, a P.O. box lowers your credit score. Ooh, that's big. I'm Monique Caradine Kitchens. See you back here next week.